2000, and I'm here with January 11th to 18th in my project life. This week I decided to use the Paper Camellia kit, the last one that I got, well the only one that I got, but the last one that they had. I don't think that I will be using it again. I'm just like not that into the colors. I don't know. I don't love the way that this week turned out. It's definitely fine and I don't mind it, but I just don't love the colors. Anyway, so I already picked out all my cards and I'm just doing some journaling. This card is from that kit. I also used some stuff from the 7 Paper Goldie collection. This card I'm working on now is from that kit. And I just used one of the tags from the ephemera pack, and then I used some of these stickers. I don't know what they're called, but they're just white with a pink line through them to say the date. And I ran out of, I only had 2 ones, so I had to make my own one, or I might have used like an exclamation point or something. And I'm just trying to figure out how I want these feathers. They're also from the ephemera pack. I do like the way that this card turned out though. And I used a couple of those puffy stickers, or just one I guess, from the kit as well. And now I'm just figuring out this card. This piece of paper I cut from the half paper pad that came in the kit. And then just putting this picture of my daughter and I on it. And I want to use one of these puffy stickers. So I used the one that said sweet. And I'm just looking through my ephemera again. This week we took our kids to their first Flames game, like an NHL hockey game, Calgary Flames. So this is pictures from that. Sorry if I'm talking quietly. My son is just asleep next to me, so I'm trying not to be too loud. So I'm just looking for some more ephemera to put in this photo of my son, and I decided to go with this one. And I wanted to put a piece of washi tape underneath it, and then I think I just don't end up liking it. So I just didn't put it there, and I just end up putting it on and cutting part of it off and stapling it. So on this top picture, I just used this feather from the ephemera pack, and that was that, I guess. I'm just moving on to this picture of my daughter, and I wanted to use a label, but this was the only one I could find. So I used some of this washi tape from Michaels, and then I'm just writing about this picture. My daughter, she came up to me and she just had yellow marker all over her face. So I took a picture of it and then I washed it off, because that's what happens when you have a toddler, I guess. So I just used one of those wood veneer stars on that picture of my son. And I'm just stapling it down there. So this yellow card is from the Studio Calico / 7 Paper Goldie collection. It definitely went well with this kit though, which I liked. This is just a picture of my son and my husband at one of those mall play areas. My son's just on a play see-do thing, and I just put 2 pieces of ephemera next to it, and I'm looking for some enamel dots, and I'm pulling these ones out from My Mind's Eye, and some from Crepe Paper Wonder as well. And then I just decided to go throughout the layout and add some enamel dots throughout as well. And then I think after that I'm pretty much done with this side. And then I'll move on to the other side. I think I'm done anyway, yeah. Definitely don't mind the way that this week turned out. I just don't love the colors, I think. I'm not really into yellow. And then here's a close-up of this side. Sorry about the glare. And then this is the other side. So I know you can buy page protectors like this, but I fused this one just because I didn't have any of those page protectors, and I have a lot of other ones, so I just fused all of the pockets that were 4x6 into 3x4s, just because I love the way that this style looks, and I think I'm going to continue doing something like this every like second page or whatever, because I really like it, and it's a good way to use up some of my page protectors. So what I'm doing here is I just took one of these cards, this one's from the kit, and I used one of those tags from the ephemera pack, and I used the same thickers again, and I just put on a date. I was going to put date night, but I didn't think night would fit, and also the date that my husband and I went on was like in the middle of the afternoon, so it was not a night. So I just used some of those enamel dots from Crate Paper and My Mind's Eye, and one of those sequins as well, and now I'm just writing some journaling on this other card that is from the 7 paper collection. Probably just about, I don't know, I'm sure you guys can read it, but it's too small for me to read in my editing screen. It's just, we mostly just hung out around the house, and then my husband and I went on a date later in the week. So I'm just stapling that "we love this" to this picture of, it's a picture of Harvey the Hound at that's like the Flames mascot at the Flames game. My daughter was like obsessed. So now I'm just trying to use more of these puffy stickers. I don't think I end up using that one though. This drink that I got was so good. It was called a shark fin, and I don't know. We went to this restaurant. Well, it was a pub slash bar type thing, and it was like, we wanted to go to one bar that was in this neighborhood kind of near us. Like my mom was babysitting our kids, so we went to this one bar, and then it ended up being that they were closing in like 15 minutes for their Christmas party, so we were like, well, we'll just go to this other bar, when it was really good, but it was super expensive. Like this drink I had, it was called the Shark Fin, and it's a martini. It was like $9, I think, which is like pretty expensive for where I live anyway. I don't know if that's normal elsewhere, but normally drinks are like $6 or $7 here, so that was just a lot. Anyway, so now I'm just putting some stickers from that Maggie Holmes Shine sticker pack. That's not from the kit, I just used it. And then I decided I didn't like the way that looked, so I just took them off the label and just put them straight on. It just says shark fin, and then I just put this label on this one. And my son's hands are in the way. And then on that card with the paper bird or paper crane or whatever, I just didn't like the word free, because I don't know. So I decided to cover that up with a bow. And then this is a mistake I make. So I try to stamp yum onto this. Something I think is a problem, because I was watching a Kelly Perky video, and she basically said that you can't really stamp on Canon selfie paper, and I think she's right. Because like no matter what I did, it just did not work. And then this time I tried to stamp it, but there was stuff underneath it and it just did not work out. So I ended up having to cover this up. That is my one attempt at stamping on a photo. I honestly think that if I'm going to try stamping on a photo again, it will not be printed from my selfie, so it probably won't happen unless I like run out of selfie paper and don't have any money to buy it or something. So I just used another one of those stickers from the Maggie Holmes sticker pack and added that on there. Just cover that yum. I don't know. I think I wrote, I can't read it. I'm sure you can, but I just said really good. It was called Kraft Dinner, which is like another Canadian thing. That's what we call macaroni and cheese here. We call it Kraft Dinner, but it's Kraft with a K, and this one was Kraft with a C because it was like a beer place. So Kraft beer, Kraft Dinner. It was really good though, because I love macaroni and cheese, because I love anything that's like kids enjoy eating. Anyway, here's a close-up of this side. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you soon. Bye!